So the Harris campaign has picked its running mate, and it's Tim Walz, the extremely popular governor of Minnesota. So I thought we could take this opportunity to learn a little bit about the man that until recently, mostly only the good people of Minnesota had the pleasure to know. Governor Walz is 60 years old. In his life, he's been a high school teacher, a state champion football coach, a member of Congress, and a sergeant major in the National Guard for 24 years. He is the father of a son and a daughter that he and his wife of 30 years, Gwen, conceived with a lot of help from fertility treatments. So he is an avid supporter of both IVF and a woman's right to make decisions over her own body. A fisherman and a hunter, Tim is both a staunch defender of the Second Amendment and a believer in the idea that America needs more common sense gun legislation to keep our citizens safe. As a former union member himself, Governor Walz is a champion for the working class, for union jobs, and he was born and bred in rural America. Promoted for excellence to command sergeant major, Walz left the military to fight for his fellow soldiers on the floor of Congress, and he has worked tirelessly for veterans' rights and benefits ever since. When Tim Walz won Minnesota's 1st congressional district in 2006, he was only the second Democrat to be elected there since the 1800s. His common sense, working class, down-to-earth kindness just appealed to everyone. The man is simply as authentic and grounded as he seems. As governor, Tim Walz worked with the legislature to enact arguably the most pro-worker package any American state had seen in decades. The package includes paid family leave, paid medical leave, and strict rules to protect union members and workers' rights. The legislation mandated paid sick days, allowed teachers' unions to bargain over teacher-to-student ratios, and created a statewide council to improve conditions for nursing home workers. And if you're someone who cares about the planet, then you should know that in 2023 alone, Governor Walz signed 40 climate initiatives into law, including legislation to move Minnesota to 100% clean energy by 2040. This guy just gets it. He's the real deal. An excellent leader and an even more excellent person, which is probably why Minnesota ranks as the 3rd happiest state in the nation, the 3rd safest, the 4th for emotional and physical well-being and work environment. And for all the capitalists out there, Minnesota also ranks as the 5th best state in America to do business. Tim Walz just walks the walk. As VP Harris herself pointed out at their first rally together in Pennsylvania, Tim Walz believes in the good in people and leads by example. In fact, in the late 1990s, when the high school he worked at started a gay-straight alliance, he joined the group as an advisor because he knew that acceptance was hard to find for the LGBTQ students, and it would be a real signal to the community if the football coach got involved. This ally, this girl dad, this say it like it is, voted most inspiring teacher, veteran, and successful governor is everything we could hope for in a vice president. As someone smarter than me said, there are many traits effective political leaders possess. The most important, though, is that they care about other people. Not just their voters, but those who voted for other candidates. The American people have been tricked into thinking we don't deserve leaders of good character, but we do. And both Kamala Harris and Tim Walz share that sentiment. So be hopeful, America. Donald Trump has said that Tim Walz will unleash hell on earth, but I think we could change that hell to hope. Because this ticket unleashes hope. And doesn't hope feel good?